Hey everyone, Amradorn here, and welcome back to sJourneys. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm doing well. I've been doing a large amount of building, and that has required me to go out into the world and gather resources. Which is fine and all, but frankly, it would make much more sense if I could generate everything that I needed right here in my little village. Now, I'm terrible at redstone contraptions. On top of that, many of the automated farms that I'd like to try building would be tough to conceal inside of any sort of medieval building. I mean, the iron farm I built early on sticks out like a sore thumb. Now, I'm not giving up on redstone contraptions. In fact, I have future plans on setting up a whole industrial district somewhere on the server. But I'm not ready for that right now. So, manual and low-tech farms it is. Today I'm going to tackle two farms. The first one is pretty simple, as it is a manual tree farm. The second is a bit more difficult, and will have to be in the nether. That blaze spawner that I found in the last episode definitely needs to become a blaze farm. And I found a great little tutorial about Eagle Eyes 621. There will be a link down in the description below for that. It's fairly easy design, and it worked for me as a XP farm, as well as getting some blazes. So that way I can repair my tools and such. Okay, so let's get started on this tree farm. Now the tree farm is going to consist of 3 platforms. We got one right here, which is 20 by 20. We got one right there, which is 10 by 10. And another which will be right over there, which is also 10 by 10. So I'm simply going to plant trees on here and manually cut them down. But I would like to have some sort of little collection system underneath to make it a little bit easier. So I am going to put minecart rails and minecarts underneath here and have them go back and forth with a little switch to turn them on and off on all 3 platforms. And then I'll have like an output chest or something somewhere. I'm also going to build a lumbermill, because it needs a farm. You know, this farm needs a building. So somewhere over here I'm going to put up a lumbermill. And I think the best way to do this will be with a time lapse. So let's dive in and get it done. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse there. I've gotten the platforms all done up, I've done quite a bit of terraforming, and I have the rails put down and the redstone needed to get these running. The only thing I have left to do is to actually put the grass blocks on top of them so that I can start using the farms. I also haven't built the lumber mill yet, which I'm going to do over there in that little flat spot behind me. And the reason why is because I need some resources to do that with, which I'm going to use these farms for. Yeah. So let me go ahead and get these put together and get some resources put together for the lumber mill, and then I'll be back. I've been able to do one full cutting of spruce and almost one full cutting of warp 9 lignum over here. This is all I've got left to cut down to this. A couple of things that I've noticed that I've run into is this, when these grow, they turn the block underneath of them into netherrack. So it's no longer this. So I think the best way to do this is definitely to leave rows in here. And unless you need these for something, I would turn these into bone meal. I've set up a little bone meal collector here, put stuff in there, makes the bone meal, and dumps it into this barrel right here. And I've been able to use that for the most part to make these mushrooms to go up. Now the other downside is you don't get any of these out of these. You're gonna have to like bone meal this platform without anything on it in order to get a bunch of these to plant. So you're gonna want to keep fungus on hand to replant if you do something like this. Spruce, on the other hand, makes enough saplings and stuff that replenishes. You know, I had more than enough to have 3 stacks of saplings, and then everything else went in to make bone meal. Off of 1 cutting of spruce, I got all of this, so I don't think that that's going to be something I'm going to have to worry about in the future. And I can do this with pretty much any tree, you know, from jungle to dark oak. You know, I just, yeah, that is creepy. Alright. Oh, that no, you bastard. Okay. Well, I will need to fix that. But yeah, so far this works. I still need to do the lumberyard, so let me get that done. I have not collected enough bone meal to do up a crimson, but I don't need crimson for what I need for the lumber mill. So let me get the lumber mill built, and then we'll be back. So it's taken me quite a while to gather up all the resources I needed and to build the lumber mill, which is behind me. Let's turn around and take a look. There it is. So the lumber mill itself has a rail here that brings in the logs. This is the carriage that drives it across. We've got chains holding the logs, and it brings them across here and cuts them into planks. We got a door here that leads into the main office kind of area of the lumber mill. We got storage here for planks and cut up pieces. I thought this would be a good place for me to store planks, signs, fences, all that sort of stuff right in here. Then up here is the living quarters of the people who run the mill. We've got a kind of a couch over here. We've got a desk, a nice table that they can eat at, some books. Now this here door opens up into the works of the lumber mill. So like if they needed to fix this or something like that, they could come up here and go through this door and do that. Over here we have a small bedroom. It is getting night, so why don't we go ahead and sleep? There we go. All set. So this is a fairly simple build. It wasn't that difficult to do. The hardest part was basically gathering up all the resources. The end here, where the office and the living quarters are, you know, your typical medieval style build. This here, again, is kind of like a barn. The only things that kind of make it into a lumbermill are the rail here, which you can see I use campfires for the tracks. And then this carriage and rail system up here that is used to basically pull the logs across. So what it is, you know, we got logs come in and they get loaded up onto these chains and hooked up, probably with some sort of eye bolts. And then the mill workers can just drag it across these saws, cutting it up into planks. I'm thinking about having maybe a wagon back here with some planks piled in it, getting ready to get sent off somewhere. And we'll put out some logs over here. I still need to do the roads that lead up to this building. I haven't done that yet. And make this look, you know, like a finished build, and to connect it to the rest of the town. It does sit a little bit off, but we could put some like houses along here, which I think was my original plan. Yeah, we could put some houses along here and kind of connect this. And it's not too far from the market, because I'm going to have the market over here. So I think that'll work out really well. So I kind of like how this has all come out. I'm pretty happy with it. If you'd like to see a tutorial on this build, you know, leave a comment down below and I'll see if I can put one together for you. Okay, so it's taken me quite a bit longer to put this lumber mill together, as well as these tree farms. And I'm kind of wanting to get this video out today. I still need to edit it and get it rendered and everything and uploaded. So I don't think we're going to get to the blaze farm today. We'll have to hit that up in the next episode. Now I know that that means that this video is only going to be about 15 minutes or 15-20 minutes. I normally try to hit about half an hour for my videos. Honestly though, I think this video works. If you like shorter videos, let me know. Maybe I can do a few of those once in a while. Or if you prefer the longer videos, if you like the half-hour format, let me know about that as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. Until next time, my name has been Amradorn, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you. Goodbye.